Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Infinity Saga Iron Man Mark III. And there's the box, really nice. And on the back of the box shows Iron Man 3 poster right there. Iron Man 1 poster right there. Alright, and here we have Iron Man 3 outside the packaging. And as far as accessory, it comes with a repulsor blast hand, a missile forearm section, and then a shield forearm section. And he comes with a head with the Tony Stark face on it. Alright, so here's the figure itself. Really nice Iron Man 3, Iron Man Mark III. Only thing I'm not too happy about is the color. I think it needs to be more of a maroon color than this bright red, which all the Iron Man has. I think the Mark III was actually a little darker than this. And the other issue I have with this figure are the shoulders. The shoulders were impossible to move. I wasn't sure why, but being this is a brand new figure, I wasn't too... I didn't understand where the joints were located because it was so stiff. Those arms were the shoulders, they weren't moving at all. I cannot rotate those arms at all. I wasn't sure what was going on, and the peg that they used to attach to the torso kind of thin. So I used the freezing trick, put it in the freezer for about 2 hours, and then took it back out. Try to move those arms. Maybe it was just stuck with maybe by the grease or something, or the paint, but it wasn't moving at all. I didn't want to twist it because if I force it, that peg's gonna get destroyed. So I did it again in the freezer. Did it a little longer this time, but still it wasn't moving. And then I went ahead and used a hair dryer. And here's the part I was telling you about. This ball hinge joint attached to the torso. It's a peg system that pegs in there. And then I wasn't too sure what this donut shaped thing was. It's actually the shoulder pad that's attached to there. So, but it wasn't moving at all. And then I used a hair dryer to soften up the plastic to try to loosen up the ring first, this circular ring, and then realized it was the shoulder pad that's attached to it. And then I loosened that up, and then I had to pry it in there a little bit just to see if I could free it up. And then after that, I was able to free it up and move the arms, but they are super stiff now still. Oh, this arm is it's stuck again. On this arm, it's oh shit. It's stuck again. It's not moving. Yeah, it's just so tight. I don't know why. It's because if I push it too hard, tension is gonna build, and it's gonna twist that whole peg off. Because they didn't use like super hard plastic. They use it's not super hard. So if you twist it too hard, it will break the peg completely off. It will twist that peg completely off. So I'm a little worried about that now. So for now, for this video, I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch that joint at all. But I will show you the rest of the articulation for this guy. So he is on a ball jointed peg for the head. He could look up about that much. I'm not sure why they went with this instead of using the system they've been using with the little hinge where it goes up and down a little bit further. But this one, it limits its range of motion. I think it's because this piece is just so much at an angle right there. The neck piece is just so much at an angle where this peg will not go further back. Because if it goes further back, then he'll be able to look up even further to give you that flight pose. But I guess the torso, the chest section would work, because it can arch back quite a bit. So no, actually he's still not really looking straight where he's flying to, but I guess it's okay. For the most part, it is somewhat okay. And yeah, he could arch forward about that much. So the articulation is quite good for the chest. And then as for the waist, there's nothing around the waist here. And then legs, they can be lowered. Both of them can be lowered. But does it help? Not too much. He still can do a landing pose, or well, he could do a landing pose, but not a good one. You kind of go like that, twist his head, but yeah, you're gonna have to twist his leg all the way like that in order to do that. But he's gonna look really funky. Look at his arm is like his leg is like straight out on the side. So yeah, no, that lowering legs does not help this figure at all. And then you already saw the knees, double joint, fold all the way back. And then the ankle, I believe, has a hinge joint. You can move forward and back. No, it's actually a ball hinge joint, so it can rotate. So there's a ball hinge that pegs onto his lower leg. Whoops, ball hinge joint right there. Pegs over, to the lower leg, and also peg down to the foot there. And they're in no toes articulation with this guy. So yeah, the wrists, let's see, the wrist can actually go in and out a little bit. I believe it can go in and out a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of a movement there. Oh, and elbows are double jointed right there. But yeah, shoulders, they suck. Probably just mine. Yeah, he can't move he could rotate the bicep right there, but the shoulders cannot move. Just wouldn't click. It's just so tight. I don't know why they have to make the shoulders so tight. Alright, switch the head off, and here's the Stark head sculpt, the face sculpt of Tony Stark. Right there. It's quite an improvement from what they have accomplished before. And I think this one looks really good. And also the 85 versus Thanos. That one got really good head sculpts too. I can't find them yet. I have it on pre-order over at Hasbro Pulse, I believe. But usually they take forever to ship their stuff, and I believe that 2-pack is available. Well, I seen the label over at Target. It's on the shelf, but I have not seen the figures out there yet. This one I've seen quite a few. They're on display and on peg, so you could definitely find this guy now. And yeah, it's totally worth getting if your shoulders aren't like mine, where they're stuck. But yeah, other than that, it's a good looking figure. Again, the only issue I have are those is actually the red. It's not the correct red for this Mark III here. But yeah, they can never get it right. I don't know. Nobody wants to do the Mark III in the right color for some reason. I don't know why. They all just want bright red. And over on this arm, you can see this piece. You need to attach that yourself. This forearm piece, you could remove this. And this is where you switch out the weapons. Or the, let's see, let's put the missile on. There's the peg, goes in here. And there you go. Now, shooting rockets out of his forearm. And again, since I can't rotate the shoulder, yeah, I'm just gonna show it off like this. The repulsor blast hand right there, really nice. But it's definitely off to the side now because I can't rotate the arms. So yeah, there you go. There's the Mark 80, Mark III from the Infinity Saga, and this is gonna set you back either $25 or 26 something at Target. So it's really weird. No, actually 25. I think you get it on Amazon now for 25 because they lowered the price. And then over at Target, you probably have to pay 26 something for it. So yeah, there you go. Mark III, totally worth getting. And yeah, if you like Iron Man, then This is a definite upgrade to what they released back in 2008. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching.